small business owner in Buffalo, now pushing back against legislation being discussed in Albany that he says would create serious challenges for his business. The Packaging Reduction and Recycling Infrastructure Act aims to reduce packaging waste and set standards for non-reusable packaging. But the owner of Golden Cup Coffee in Buffalo, Larry Stitz, says this will raise the cost of his coffee cups, lids, food containers, and more. Buffalo reporter Holly Kirkpatrick spoke with Stitz today about what this would mean for his business.
Yes, efforts are underway in the state Senate to reduce plastic packaging like this by putting the onus on large corporations to do just that. But the owner of this coffee shop behind me on Jefferson Avenue says it will have a trickle-down effect on small businesses like his that could be make or break.
It's going to affect the small business, and the small businesses are the lifeline of our economy.
That's the view of Larry Stitz, owner of Golden Cup Coffee, regarding a bill that has been going back and forth in the state legislature for at least 2 years. If passed, the bill would require companies with net income of more than $5 million who sell or distribute certain products to reduce packaging, make it more recyclable, and reduce toxins.
And when you talk about plastics, are, forks, knives, spoons.
Larry says plastics are an unavoidable part of his business. Though he understands the aim of the bill is to change that, he's concerned the cost of alternative products will be too much to bear.
They're coming out with some paper products.
And are these more expensive?
Oh, yeah. If it came into effect and the cost is prohibitive, I would have to probably eliminate some menu items.
The average New Yorker creates about 5 pounds of trash each day, and most of it ends up in landfill. Or worse, your coffee cup lid from here ends up to here, with the toxins leaking into our waterways and eventually poisoning us. The bill phases in new rules, aiming to reduce packaging by 30% over 12 years, so people like Larry may not feel the impact right away. The bill stalled in the most recent legislative session, which ended in early June. It won't be discussed again until January 2027. Holly Kirkpatrick, 7 News, Buffalo.
Holly, thank you. And she covers the city of Buffalo for us. If you have a story or a concern here in the Queen City, send an email here to the newsroom to buffalo@wkbw.com.